Getting the Pat Summitt Award just stands for, a lifelong impact on student athletes beyond just the sport. And Buddy being an educator, a teacher, mentor, and really a confidence giver. I can't think of somebody who embodies the values of the award better than Buddy Teevens.
Buddy was Mr. Dartmouth. He was, as a player, captain, quarterback, Ivy League Player of the Year, helped Dartmouth win a championship his senior year. He then, at a very young age, coached Dartmouth to a championship before he moved on to the FBS level, and then actually came back for a second stint and won championships. So truly remarkable.
Great things in life are not supposed to be easy. And Coach Teevens, being a champion so many times over that he taught us that, and he taught me that.
He was one of the best of all time as a teacher, as an educator. His classroom just happened to be the football field, and he took it that way.
You couldn't have a better person, right? It's hot in Louisiana. We're doing two-a-days. The coaches are tired, campers are tired, and Buddy just kept everybody going and made the camp a success.
I don't know if you could fit as much as Buddy fit into a life, but I know those of us who know him consider ourselves the most fortunate people in the world.
Buddy cared about people. And I know that sounds like so simple, but he cared about everybody around him. You were a part of his family. You never felt like you were alone as long as, Buddy was in your life.
The biggest thing that everyone takes from Buddy is how to become a better human being, how to become a better person in general. I would say football was just like his tool of advocacy in order to preach to us.
To me, Buddy was a trailblazer. He was a visionary, and I say that because more than anyone in college football, he recognized and advocated for player safety, for better practice regimens, and for rules that have made the sport of football safer at every level.
Frankly, it was through football, through his efforts to make the game of football safer, primarily at the collegiate level, but really at all levels. He essentially took tackling out of practice, engineered what they call the MVP, which is essentially a roving dummy, tackling dummy.
Buddy was, always thinking about how to improve, how to be better. I think just the fact that he was hiring, females in important roles on his staff.
When I think about Buddy, I think of the word courage, because that's what he was. He was doing the things that nobody else in college football wanted to do because they were scared to do it. But he was doing it because it was the right thing for the game.
Yeah, it was really important to Buddy from the first time I spoke with him of how to create an environment in which everybody feels a sense of belonging and always had an eye toward those underrepresented groups who wouldn't otherwise have access to opportunities.
It didn't matter if you were, someone working in the facility or his best player as captain. He treated everybody with respect and dignity.
First, I think he'd be incredibly honored to get an award that's named after Pat Summitt. This icon in the coaching industry in general. She set a new bar for all of us.
Everybody knows how important Buddy Teevens was to the coaching fraternity, not just in football, but in all sports. He was just an important part of the Coaches Association. And like I said, I was just proud to know him and proud to call him my friend.
For Dartmouth, it means so much for the nation to understand Buddy's impact on countless lives. He's an educator at heart, and his impact lasted far beyond the football field.